What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E. And as you can see, we got a couple of cool friends down here with us tonight. One
Hi.
of which is getting dangerously close to her 1K. So I am going to make it my goal this week to make sure we all accomplish this and get her over the 1K mark. Then we're going to work on her cohort in crime beside her. She needs to be at 1K as well. Anyway, guys, how are you two this evening?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Danny's been a busy, busy gal. She's got our studio looking so good down there.
Yep, we've been working on it all day long.
Yeah, that does look really good. And that's the video that you dropped today of the fish room tours of the studio, right?
Yep.
Please. I didn't get to watch it yet.
Yeah, but you did that before I did all the work.
That's how it goes. You shoot it and then you clean it.
I cleaned it and I hung up curtains and I washed the windows and I got so much done down there.
Well, I'm going to roll through the hellos right quick. We got Chew came in first this evening, then Griffin Fish Room. Bill Meyer came on in. Carol Cox, good to see you. We got Fish on Tactics. He's such a smarty, man. He says on my video, oh, I'll have to go and subscribe. Like he wasn't already, right? He only goes and sees you guys at your house every other weekend. So Stephen P, 2003 in the house. What's going on, Stephen? Kelly Foreman saying she's only here because of Roxanne. James H, what's going on? Craig, good to see you. Kelly says she's doing water changes. Got to get clean and shiny for the new shrimp. Ooh. Tampa Tom, what's going on? Linda Worth, good to see you. Garden of Eater, we got a surprise visit from the garden. Good to see you. What's up, Chris Aquazone, Mindy K. Skull, good to see you. All right, so we made it through the hellos. So
that went by super quick.
Lately, people have been coming in a little later than usual, so I don't know what's up with that, but it's fine. Shelby, what's going on? Nano Aquarium guy, good to see you. So I saw this cute little video of a pair of twins today.
Did you? Where at?
At your Foxy Fishes.
Yeah, we've been having some exciting stuff go on here. Fission, Tactics, Axolotl spawned. And he brought us up the eggs from that spawn about a week ago. And 2 of those eggs were twins. And we've been documenting their progress every day through shorts.
I'm looking at
surprise today.
I'm not meaning to laugh, but I'm looking at Brian's expressions in the. God dang it! I thought we just got rid of them all. Now I got more coming.
All right, gotta keep them flowing.
Exactly. And these guys are not the same as the ones that we have. The ones that we currently have are leucistics and dirty leucistics. And these ones are going to be GFP or GFP holding melanistics. So that'll be nice.
Nice. And you guys have a table at an event this year as well, right?
Yes, we do. We're going to our first vending event is going to be at the Catfish Cataclysm.
And I'm going to go there just because you're going to be there.
So that's going to be really cool. I'm excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. A little nervous because I'm just a nervous, awkward person, but it's going to be super, super fun.
You got that stud behind you. He'll make everything right.
Mermaid security.
Well, this must be Kaler's crew coming in because they're all saying we have just been whipped. Hashtag. Thanks for the send over, Mr. Kaler. Sage, what's going on? We got Wayne's Aquatics. There's a name I've never seen. A 310 Aquatics. Good to see you. 310. Is that Pennsylvania?
Not that I'm aware of.
Or is that Detroit?
Might be New York. Mm-hmm. 315 in New York. So it might be.
I'm not sure. My area code is 570.
Miss Patty, Patty's Petite Tanks in the house. All things fish. Good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Aquatic Moose.
And Kelly Foreman asked, when is this cataclysm? It is in Madison, Wisconsin in July. 13th through the 16th, I believe.
Thursday through Sunday.
Yes.
He says, I'm in Missouri. It's my house number. Okay. Jeff Kane, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
What's
Oh, no,
going
we
on?
lost Danny.
I don't know what. She's always fidgeting with stuff. I don't know what she's doing in there. She might be having issues, though, because she has a brand new computer. So that's all right. We'll just keep rolling.
She'll be back.
She'll be back. Dragon Larry, welcome. Al Wet Sox in the house. What's going on, sir? I do not. I do know that the pipefish are one of the hardest fish to keep freshwater wise. And I do know that about the only way to keep them alive is with live food only. And they have to have little bitty food.
Mhm.
Cool fish, though. These guys keep something very similar with their little toothpick fish.
Yeah, the crocodile toothpick fish, they only eat live food. So we hatch live baby brine shrimp, but the tanks are also seasoned. So they get like the little deep doots that doot around in there as well, the Infusoria.
Oh, my goodness.
And
I'm
Stephen P says, is the cataclysm heavy on corridors, or are they snobs about them in the same way the ALA is about puppies?
no, lots of Corys.
Yes.
Lots of
No,
Corys.
Corey's at a catfish convention or probably the spotlight, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I personally will be looking for some Synodonta species. I'd love to find a couple more Synodonta angelicus.
Those are really cool.
They're getting hard to find, though.
I like the ones that we have. They're very playful. I forget their names. What are they?
Petricola and the
Lupus,
other one looks like that.
Lucipinus, maybe?
Lucipinus.
They're so cute. They're so cute and active and just adorable. They look really good in the Star Sapphire tank. And hello.
Oh, they
Ed.
would. They would look pretty.
I'm actually going to add my little cockatoo cats back to my African tank.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, they're in with, I'm afraid if I keep them where they're at, eventually they're going to get 8. They're in with my frontosa at the moment. I don't think that's going to end well if I keep them in there much longer.
That sounds like an expensive snack.
Well, me and Danny are good at giving our fish expensive snacks, like the 236s behind her that got fed about a month ago. So,
Oh my goodness. That was a very expensive snack, Kenneth.
mhm.
Oh, hopefully that doesn't
There's
happen.
Mr. Ed and Tully. What's going on, Freaky Fish Lady?
Hello,
Good day,
guys.
Mark.
Jeff.
And Lady R, she says, so sorry I'm late.
Yeah, we've been busy today all day prepping for shipping because tomorrow's our first day for shipping for opening our Get Kill store. So we've loaded all of the items that we have currently available for opening on our website, and everything that we've had reserved we've pulled and are fasting, and we're going to be shipping out tomorrow. So we've been so busy with that today, and we're going to be busy shipping out with all the things tomorrow, and the season has begun.
Yay!
Yep, I think we're. So, what's your guys' temps been looking like?
Supposed to be almost 50 Monday, Tuesday, high
Mhm.
40s.
So, it sounds like it'd be a good week for me to get some little darlings heading your way here soon.
Ooh, that would be exciting.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about them.
I don't know how you'd forget about these guys.
No, he hasn't forgotten about them.
Yeah, he plays it off pretty well over there.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll get those hopefully shipped this next week.
That'll be really cool.
I think we're supposed to get down to 34 one night this week.
Well, we don't want to ship ours when it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm guaranteeing these are going to make it. I don't want any issues.
Now, how do you ship your caves? Are those also 1 cave per bag, just like your fish?
they're
No,
wrapped.
your caves will be
Wrapped.
nicely wrapped, but I don't think I have to stress as much about if they'll make it or not. And I do worry about a clumsy whipping and throwing, break your
Yeah.
things. That has me worried. But from the horror stories I've heard this week of people already that have gotten shipments.
Yeah. As long as you pack them well and you like stuff the caves with like bubble wrap or something, they should be good. Just, treat them gently. They should ship well.
Yeah.
Yep.
They should.
Exciting
Should be
if someone's birthday is this week.
Happy birthday, Brian!
No, that Danny and I ruined your birthday surprise last week.
You didn't.
We're a
can't
little
tell Ken
slow.
anything.
We're a little slow over here at the
You can't tell
Danny
Ken
house.
anything.
You should talk. There's a megaphone, a xylophone, and a danaphone.
So not true.
Oh man. I mean, Danny, if you 1 year in all the years we've been married, she kept one Christmas present a complete secret. It did shock me when I got it. She got me a Vikings jacket 1 year, and that shocked me.
Yep. Well, all out. Although it's really funny because the leather jacket, the brown leather jacket that I bought him, to this day, like he'll walk into the convenience store and everybody's like, I like your jacket, dude. Everybody stops him and tells him how much they like that jacket.
Well,
I
a lot
need
of
to get
people
another one.
don't remember Daniken when we picked up Lucas the first time at the airport, but they remember the brown leather jacket.
So the jacket precedes you.
It does.
Goodness.
So Mickey M wants to know how long y'all been breeding fish.
42 years.
Long time. Well, I think I'm going on, I don't know, 7 years when it accidentally started.
The best way to start.
Yeah.
Danny and I mean, we don't do anything special. We breed a lot of fish out of the house, but again, everybody gets so enthralled with dropping the pH and doing this and doing that. I'm a firm believer if you give them good, clean water, good quality food, nature will take its course.
Okay, so the
Exactly.
tank that I'm pointing at,
Wait,
if you watch, you can see all the little movements in there. Those are all baby plecos, and that 55 is full end to end with baby plecos.
And then that little 10-gallon behind her is crammed full of longfin albinos. Then downstairs we have another 40 full of
super reds.
super reds.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I'm anxious to see though. My L82s have been trapping regularly this month, so I'm wondering if I'm going to have a batch of those soon.
Can't
Those
wait
would
to
be so
get
cool.
some of those. That'll be exciting.
So pretty. They're so stunning. Every single time I look in that tank, I go, oh,
Yeah,
look
that's
how
just
beautiful they are.
just a fish that makes you go dodon dodon. I mean,
And what's funny is when you clean the tank, they're very curious. They come out to see what's going on. So that's very unlike the other plecos that we have. These ones, if you start messing around in the cave, they come out and they start peeking around stuff. And they're like, hey, what are you doing?
you got
Hey.
some food?
I like that. 'Cause so, like, I think the most gorgeous pleco that we have currently is the 345s, and I just want to be able to see them so bad. And as soon as they even think you're looking at them, they're gone.
Is that the pretty? Is that the pretty blue ones?
No, those are the wild blue Canucks. No, those are probably my second favorite.
those
but
might be my favorite.
the L345s have the black and white striped pattern on them.
Yeah, they look kind of like the super whites almost.
Yeah,
Prince Tiger, I believe they were.
very
Thank you,
cute.
Mickey. We love our Haitian too. She's a gorgeous lady. That is our little Drogonette, who we thought was Drogon but
Yeah.
then he turned white and laid eggs, so we figured out we didn't have a male
No,
anymore.
he turned black and laid eggs.
Sometimes that's the only way to find out.
I know. And she continually lays eggs all over that. And she's always rearranging the tank. And when I go up there and I put my fingers on the side of the tank, she starts trying to attack them or interacting with me. She's just the most personality laden cichlid ever.
Awesome.
We got Fantastic Freaks coming in. We got Aquaria Life coming in. Raven Thomas, Aquatic Moose.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Now, everybody coming in, if you didn't know, little Miss Roxanne is getting close to her 1K. If you do not have her yet, be sure to give her some love.
And go subscribe.
Slowly but surely, I've been chipping away at it. I've been making sure to put out my, lots of shorts, and those have been getting me like 2 to 3 a day, which is really cool. And definitely these axolotl twin shorts have been getting me a lot of attention. So that's really cool. And we had the biggest surprise today with them because they're only on day 9 of development. They typically hatch between day 15 and 18. And one of the twins was hatched out this morning when I woke up, which is totally crazy. So one twin is hatched out prematurely. It's totally okay. He's beep-bopping around, like dooting around in his little the tube. And his twin is on the other side of the membrane, still in his embryonic fluid, just totally chilling, still waiting to like finish growing because he's half the size of the twin that hatched. So it's very cool to see this because I've looked everywhere on the internet for information about axolotl twins because I saw them like, oh my goodness, what's going to go on? Because I had so many questions, especially because they're active within the egg while they're developing.
Somebody says, oh my God.
I haven't been able to find any information on them. So I figured I have them and I have a camera. So I will try to document the process that I experience with them.
Yeah.
So it's out there in case anyone else ever comes across this because it's like the one choice song I picked for one of my shorts. It is bananas.
I think my favorite short of yours, and I tend to, when I find a video that I really, really like, I watch it over and over and over again. And it's the one where you do the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball with the shrimp that comes in on the snail. Oh my gosh, I laughed myself
Come in like
silly.
a wrecking ball.
It was perfect.
It was. It was so well done. And I like rewind. And again. Play that again.
It really was. And that shrimp gave zero craps about it being just falling on between all the dwarf emeralds. They're not bothered at all.
Fantastic Freeze says axolotls make folks axolotl questions.
They really do so. And they can ask all the questions they want, and I'd be more than willing to happy to answer as many as I possibly can. I love axolotls. I think I'm actually slightly addicted to them. I don't know if it's an Axolotls Anonymous, but I need to avoid it. Absolutely love them. Can't get enough of them. I think we currently have, at the moment, 99 in the house.
Wow.
We have about maybe 30 about to hatch out. So that's very exciting. So those 30 that are getting ready to hatch out will be available, like will be ready for the catfish cataclysm. So we'll definitely have some of them there.
And the adult pair is about to go.
Yeah, and the adult pair that we have of the leucistics that just spawned in December, Pork, because their name is Pork and Beans, that's what I named them. She is about to explode. Like I thought Princess was wide. Pork literally is a can. She's ginormous. Like she's gonna go again, and I'm only gonna keep a couple of those eggs. I'm gonna let them eat the rest because I don't want to. I don't want to have 200 more again. I'm not ready for it. So maybe 100. 100 at a time is reasonable. Anything more
That's what Ken said about tanks.
No, hold on a second. You're the one that keeps preaching. We got to downsize. Oh, Kenny, I just got 2 more things for our fish room. You're going to love them. We don't have the money for that. Oh, let me peel back this $1,000.
We don't have room for that. Oh, we don't need this couch anymore.
Mhm. She talks a good talk, but she never does what she says.
That is so not true.
Those were your instructions, not hers.
Yes, you can ask questions in here. It's just Emran. We take questions. Absolutely.
And
Says
Craig
I
says,
wanna-
"Oh my God, Phantom's breath stinks. I need to brush his teeth." I heard you talking about this morning when you guys woke up.
It's just Emran says, I want to know if you guys own a zebra car, and if so, do you guys run them with RO water or tap? We use tap, and yes, I have them in the tank right next to me. And actually, they're in that tank right there, the top tank. And I have 2 pair in there, but I have not bred them yet.
Now, one of those pair will actually be up for auction next Saturday night on the Fish Fam auction channel, which is ran by Skipper's Aquarium. And who else is involved with this? It's Vinay and it's Jason. Am I missing someone? Kirk. Is Kirk part of that deal too?
And I think Robert's up there as well.
Robert, that's right. But that's a great thing if you want to. There's going to be some incredible. There usually is always some cool fish, plants, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the guys below me, I think, are going to be having some stuff up for grabs at that auction as well. Are you not?
Yeah, maybe. We're definitely going to have up our all famous pygmy cories because they are prolific breeders and we need to push them out of the house.
Wow.
Yeah, the Irish colony
I'm
breed.
so jealous.
Irish colony breed pretty strong. As long as you have it well planted, they're pretty happy to just lay their eggs and go about their business as long as they're well fed.
Yeah.
And we're also going to be putting in chopre danios, so the golate danios. Ours had a lot of babies, so those guys are so beautiful. So we're going to be having those up for the auction.
We're doing the zebra car, and then if, I told them to let me know if they need more stuff later because I guess there's a lot of people on this one going. I told them that if they need another, I'll throw. I got some beautiful blue Pinoy. Am I saying it right today? What are those angels we have?
Smoky Pinoy.
Smoky Pinoy. That's it.
Yeah.
We got a pair of those that we could probably put in there as well.
Nice.
But going back to it's just Emran. I was gonna say everybody around me that has bred the zebra cara does have softer water. Almost like RO water that they have that comes out of the tap here. Most places here in Oregon have the super soft water. Me and Ken happen to live in a little pocket that has a little bit harder water, and our water is much better for breeding plecos. And so it's you kind of find your niche, and you do what your water. You want to raise what your water comes out of the tap at, or you don't have to doctor up too much, just so you don't have to chase parameters. It makes it a lot easier.
And I think that's the best advice you can give any fish keeper ever, anywhere. Just try to keep the fish that are best in your water. Try not to change the water to the fish you want to keep.
Right.
You want to keep them, but then you're always going to have to chase parameters, and it's just much easier.
That's why we do well with almost every kind of African, guppies, plecos.
Yeah. And we've really been getting into rainbow fish breeding lately. We have a lot of rainbow fish popping up for us, so that's really cool. The papaus, the Aves Creek Bosemani, the kamakas, the
I love the
Cocks,
kamakas. They're so pretty.
And we just got some black Medaka rice fish in, and those guys are already breeding for us. There's like 20 fry already up in that tank.
Wow.
And it's all ready to hatch out of that.
Nice.
So very exciting. I love all the little babies so very much. That's my favorite part, is finding all the babies and getting to sing them happy birthday for the first time. I love that. I love it.
Talk to Jason today. He's gonna send us a bunch of Sabwa resplendents tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
very excited
Pretty
about
I
cool.
need
that.
some
Redfish,
females.
kingfish. Oh, we just got them all.
Yeah, we just got the last of their females.
I need the females. I've got 5 males and no females.
We ordered in a batch, and they came in like weak and not the best. And we put them through some meds, and we lost 2 of the females, so we were left with 2 females and 3 males. 2 females, 3 males, I believe. So what I've read online is that the ratio best with them is 4 females to 1 male. So we went ahead and ordered all the females we could find, which is very hard to find the females of the resplendent. So we were very lucky to do so, and I'm hoping to.
Said
be
he's
able to
getting
make
more in.
So
Good.
yeah, so he does have a source to get more females, so that's good to know.
Yeah, because I was planning on driving up there this next month.
Mm-hmm.
It is this month that we are going to Seattle, right, Ken? Yeah.
Yep, we're going to leave on Friday night, stop in, see Lady R, drop off her fish, and then head over, probably spend the night with Heather, and then go directly over to the event on Saturday.
So what weekend is that?
That is the weekend of the 22nd.
Okay, good. Because I have the art show to go on the 28th weekend.
Lady R, I thought I saw you here, so be expecting us to come up to Friday. So that'd be Friday the 21st. We're probably going to leave Portland about 5-ish. Maybe I can get off work early that day and head out a little earlier, but we're going to be there probably around the 7-8 o'clock mark. Trying to remember exactly where you are. I think you're like halfway up or something, so we should be to you before then.
So what email are you looking for, Luke? He
There's
said
a guy-
still waiting on that email.
There's a guy that might be able to put a dent in that 1K for you. There's my buddy Alex. Alex, tomorrow night when you stream, this gal is only 70 away from hitting 1K.
Very,
Miss
very
Foxy's Fishes, if you would mind helping her out. Ooh, party at Alex's house in Seattle. Oh,
nice.
don't threaten me with a good time, Alex.
Lady R says, I have it on my calendar.
Yes, and speaking of Lady R, she had a birthday this week, so happy belated birthday, Lady R. And she had a fantastic birthday on our live stream for the 100th Hot Mess. We had 2 giveaways. I gave away a leucistic axolotl Ricky and a raffle ticket to the Peru trip. And both winners, that one gifted them to her. And then she later went on to win another raffle ticket on Chattanooga Ed's live stream. So she had a fantastic birthday. I'm so glad she did.
That would be a trip of a lifetime.
It would. It truly would. Very, very cool. So she now has Lucy and Ricky coming home to her. It's very, very cool. So that's exciting.
Mickey M says, yep, it's almond leaves help, but alder cones seem to release a lot of good chems. He is so right. I love alder cones.
I do as well, and the shrimp do as well.
Yeah, man, they just pick them down to little skeletons. They're so funny, so cute. But alder cones are like the best. I love going out in the woods and hiking and collecting them out there because nobody's spraying out in the national forest.
Yeah. We just pick them from the yard.
Yeah, we got them right
They're
all over.
they're right outside.
I
Kenny, what are you
hate
going-
when I go to the forest with Danny because it's usually me. She forgets to tell you, see, yeah, I'm collecting. I'm the mule. I'm the one carrying all the shit.
just like your son at the beach with the driftwood that one time.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
It was not fun being a Danican child, let me tell you.
My kids still talk about it all the time. They really do.
That's funny.
But I need to go out to the woods to collect some mosses and things like that. So I'm going to do some videos of the different hunting that I do this year. So I really want to head out while the moss is good.
Danny, we've been
What?
YouTubing 3 years now. And I can't
Yeah.
tell you how many times you've promised all these videos to people.
Hey, I'm working hard on getting all that stuff done. And we have done collecting videos. So,
And what are you going to be using these mosses for? Are you going to like try to transition them to aquatic? Or are you putting them in
No.
terrarium
Oh,
scapes?
you got yourself in a hot seat there, didn't you, Dani?
I have a beautiful reveal coming this week. So you will see what it's all going into. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you. Anything moss. I love moss so much.
Me
Aquatic,
too.
terrestrial. You can't get enough of it. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. And I love being able to like go out and source it.
I'm not too excited.
Yeah.
So I guess the collecting trip didn't go that well.
The thing is, my little project has turned out to be 3 times as much as any other project I've ever tried to attempt.
I'll put it this way. At the cost her project costs, I could have replaced this with 1,000-gallon probably.
Yes, I'm not kidding. I think he could have.
Oh wow! I hope it's sizable,
Hope it's
Daisy.
really awesome.
Keep my fingers
Oh, goodness.
crossed. But yeah, we're gonna release what it is this week, so you all will be able to see Dani's secret project
I'm
will be
very excited.
unveiled.
That'd be very cool.
There's my buddy, Mr. Ed.
Lisa
Good to
just says, "Moss, Java moss. I'm overrun again with the stuff. I could use some. I'll buy some from you."
Moss, we seem to like it'll live for a little bit and then it like ends up getting gross on us. But we do really, really, really well with this wasserting.
I
And when
have
you
a
do, like,
bunch
a
of that in
hydric
the tank
puddle.
downstairs, and it just kind of stays the same. It doesn't grow or reproduce. It just stays.
It's
Yeah.
funny you should say that, Tappa Tom. She actually has a cattle prog for me.
Yeah.
What?
That's why I always, once my house see me, it's just nervous reaction. I mean, it's, oh my goodness.
But,
Oh, I had a question about the shrimp dishes that everybody was asking for. Do you want them like 3 inches? Do you want them like a 6-inch dish? And do you want sides or no sides? I need some deets on what you want. So, and the other thing, do you want them to blend in with the tank, or do you want a cute little shrimp painted on it, or a snail? I can paint a snail.
ooh.
Patty says, no, that cattle prog story is none of our business. Oh my goodness. What's up, George Aquaballs? Good to see you, sir.
Personally, I like the smaller size feeding dishes if you're doing the shrimp.
Okay.
So like I like the 3-inch size. We
Okay.
had an awesome little glass dish that I was feeding the shrimp in, and it was clear side, so I can video through it. And he's laughing because he knows it's coming. So I put it in the tank, and I put an algae wafer in there, and all the ram's horns that were in the tank collected in this little dish. So I figured, perfect way to clutch them out. What the shrimp didn't eat, pull out the ram's horns in the dish. So I did, and I put it on the table here. And Gracie, our cat, came up on the table, went right for the dish, stuck her paw in the dish, kicked the dish at me and Brian. We were covered in snails. Covered in snails. The dish shattered. Gracie looked at both of us and then saw herself off the table.
What's up, Richard Reynolds? Good to see you, brother.
And we
Oh
just
my
looked at
gosh.
each other, and I was just like, I just started bursting out laughing. It was like, it's how it is. Of course.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna
I
do?
wish I would have did a short yesterday. My daughter was going with me. I was showing her all the fresh babies we have. And in the dish room, none of those tanks have lids on them. So the snails occasionally do climb out, get on the floor, and she's walking around and she's hearing crunch, 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 crunch. She goes, "Good Lord, Dad, what do you got down here? What is this stuff I'm crunching on?" I said, "You don't want to know." Then she looked down and she looks at her. Oh my God!
No wonder why your house is haunted, Kenny.
Oh my God, she hates snails with a passion too. I mean, hates it.
I'm not allowed to.
Snail.
She
I
does.
love
She's
that.
scared to death of them. Always has been, ever since she was a little kid. And so I have to have one room in the house that has 0 tanks in it, so that she has a place to sleep.
And she takes a flashlight and looks over every inch of the floor to make sure none of them crawled in from another part of the house.
Wow. Well,
She says, if you ever put a fish tank in there, I will never sleep at your house again.
I mean, I can feel that because like I liked a mono shrimp up until I caught one out of the tank and it walked out of the net like it belonged on land. And then the one time it just crawled out of the tank and was crawling across the table, and its little finny little around like it's supposed to be a land animal, and it scared the crap out of me. And I don't want to have to deal with that, so they're not allowed on the tank and any of the tanks on the desk.
Eric Wyrock, thank you for the $20 super chat. Comes in saying, "We love Dani, Kenny, Foxanne, and Peplin."
And we love our lobster.
That is one fish fan member I have not met in person yet that I cannot wait to meet in person.
I know, it'd be so exciting. Hopefully, I'm not sure if he's coming to the Cataclysm, but I know we definitely get to meet him at the Clash, so that'll be exciting.
He needs to make the journey out west one of these years.
Oh, Fantastic makes a good point. Give your daughter a puffer; she'll never be afraid of snails again.
I offered to show her, and I don't want to see that.
She did not. She was nope.
Well, she needs a way to defeat her fears.
I know, but it's like too many traumatic things have happened to her with slugs. And I think probably it was like the boys.
You guys have to understand the Pacific Northwest, our slugs ain't like the slugs you're seeing in the Midwest.
I
All
don't
right?
know. Your family has unique stories, so I'm afraid.
We have slugs that can be this long, man. And when you're barefoot going out to get the paper, whatever, and you don't happen to see it, I've almost biffed it on the front stairs several times where you do a slug skid and end up on your backside.
Those poor slugs.
Not to mention, it's pretty gnarly digging slug guts from between the toes. It's a gnarly. Yeah, it's
I'm
gnarly.
good on that.
And I lost my little Gizmo. Gizmo used to be perfect because I'd come in with the slug juice and he'd just lick them clean between the toes.
Oh my God.
I always used to love it, Roxanne. And he'd sit there and go, almost like peanut
Live stream.
Well, you should have known the trouble you were getting into coming on a Danican live stream. Come on.
I couldn't laugh, not throw
You know, Fantastic Freaks, I have never fed any of my puffers one of them because I don't know what they've been crawling in out here. I don't know if they came from a neighbor's yard, it's had pesticides in it or whatever. So I've never have bothered to try to feed the slugs to the fish because you don't know what's out there. So, oh my God.
So
What are you talking about, Patty?
Then go give Dani sugar.
Oh, Kenny has some weird ass fetishes.
Well, I plan on actually shooting some video footage this week, and I went and I bought some new curtains for the studio downstairs so that you can shut the curtains and there won't be any reflection in the windows behind it. Because I thought if Ken bends over down there, we don't want to have a reappearance of the Kraken, and even by the reflection. So I have made it so there will be no reflections in that window. I was thinking ahead.
Oh my God. Poor Aquaria Life. She says, headed for dinner, guys. Catch you later. I'm so sorry. I mean, what a thing to think about as you're heading to dinner. Great.
Slugs and Kraken. Yeah.
That was a great thing. Could be worse. It could be a slug coming out of the Kraken. That'd be worse.
Lisa and Jay says, bring back the crack.
Bring back the crack. Cora Works. What's going on, brother?
Oh, my goodness.
I got to finally meet him for the second time. He was at one of our club meetings, the last one we had, so that was cool.
That is cool. Did you
Miss
pick up
June.
your last meeting?
Yeah, he was at the last meeting.
Do you guys do any swaps at your meetings, or they just get-togethers?
There's not swaps. We usually have a speaker at the beginning part, and then we finish it with an auction. So there's an actual auction at every meeting.
So what did you get at this week's auction? This month's
I was a good boy for a change. I got absolutely nothing.
Nothing. You came home empty-handed.
Not a single thing. Oh, I take that back. I brought back a filter, which hooked it up. And as I was putting it together, I broke 2 pieces off it. Had to trash the filter.
Yeah, it was a incident.
But no Band-Aids were needed, right?
No.
Okay.
It was just the filter that suffered. It was a demise.
Hey, anybody that says this, I'm going to say something to you right now. Anybody that says that, if you don't have a club, then it sounds like you should be making one. Hello. I don't care what part of the nation or as far as that goes, world you live in. If you don't have one in your area, I promise you there's people just like you wishing that there was one. And if you start one, I guarantee you within a year, it will be a big club.
Yeah.
Every town.
Field of Dreams, build it and they won't.
Yeah, there you go.
That doesn't work, Griffin. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it doesn't get it done.
Do it.
Somebody made the mistake 3 years ago, right before I became president of Guppus, saying, I think it would be cool if we had a fish event in the Pacific Northwest. You don't tell me something like that, because I'm going to make it happen. And then we made it happen. That's what you have to, you can't think about it. You got to do.
Mm-hmm. Or just tell Kenny no.
Or just tell me no. Yep.
Aquabell says, or move to LA. We have 4 different clubs to do with fish tanks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be having a major event on June 3rd, 4th weekend in California called the Fin Dig, which Danny and I will be at that event as well. We're looking forward to it. Danny's excited because we're going to be road tripping for a decent amount of ways. So she loves road trips. She's convinced me we'll go ahead and drive.
And how far away is that for you guys?
About 8 hours.
6
One
or 8.
way?
I think it's 6.
It's 8.
8. Okay. Yeah, one way. So it only takes me 6 to get down to the Redwood Forest. So it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good length of a drive. Not too long. Faster than going to Las Vegas.
So now, Roxanne, you have to already have your hours, right? Once
Yeah,
you hit
I have
1K.
hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you've been streaming for a long time now. So.
And honestly, I have most of my hours off of the egg watches that I do. The egg watch live streams from like the Paleotis or the Pygmaeus. I've done
Now,
those.
Luke, I know you too well, buddy. If you're saying 9 to 9.5 hours down there, I know you. You're stopping for munchies like every 20 minutes. So I can see why it takes you 9 to 9.5.
I generally drive a Mustang.
And you're talking to a guy that made it all the way to Florida and back in less than 33 days.
With
I
lots
did
of
like-
stops.
And I did like 20 stops. So
33 days is a long trip in a car, Kenny.
I had a ball, man.
That didn't sound like a time saver.
It got sketchy at points. I mean, tornadoes and hurricanes and flash floods were a little sketch, but
You had some weather chasing you there for a while.
yes, I did. Literally in the rearview mirror.
But you got to actually, one of your stops was here, and since you were here, like there's a lot more tanks now.
Oh, yeah. It took me, Brian, the only other person that was longer to shoot than Brian was Dan's Fish and Lucas. So Brian had a lot when I was there the first time.
Well, we've expanded to at least one more room, and there's at least 3 more racks coming.
Wow.
And I didn't know at the time when I was there that Brian wasn't one that liked the live stream. But I did find out the secret with Brian if you want him to live stream with you. You just don't tell him, hey, bro, we're going live. Live. Hey! He's like, okay, I guess I'm stuck now.
They will run away. But you have to catch them in that spot to turn on the live stream. And usually he'll just avoid this area at that hour.
But he was already sitting in front of me. There was nowhere for him to run. He was already there.
Yeah.
We had a
Then-
good
Come
time.
back, we'll do it again.
Yeah, but that was what you did. But yeah, you guys are always welcome back.
Danny's, we're trying to see if we can swing. I'm trying to drag Danny with me this time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Problem with her, she only gets so much time off. And I know one of her trips that she likes to, she would kill me if she ever had to miss, is her trip with her daughter. She loves to take her adventure camping trips with our daughter. So,
Yeah, we've gone some great places. So
Yeah.
oh my God, Mickey. He says, you need a shirt that reads Preserve the Rabbits t-shirt.
Well, actually, that's partly why we need Kenny to come out here, because we're having a rabbit overpopulation.
we need Ken mow the yard.
I was going to say, Brian, just fire up the tractor. I'll go for it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my God, their poor neighbors. Can you imagine, Danielle, if Brian turned me loose on a tractor?
Well, we know that you're coming later in the year, so we've had to up our insurance. We bought a cluster of bubble wrap.
The neighbors, he is in Wisconsin, so instead of rabbits, my next Corey will be, a whole field of cows.
What are you driving, a tank?
I don't know how big this tractor. When I picture tractor, a Wisconsin tractor, man, I picture like a combine size.
I was just gonna say, Ken, it's not a combine. I knew that's what he was picturing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm never gonna
Oh.
get that image out of my head, and I'm a visual person, so
Ken could keep you in nightmares for life.
Ooh, man, we got George got a new 125. Xana Doo got a new 125.
nice.
I got nothing.
Yes, you do.
I got something? No.
Well, kind of. You get to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Mhm. Her and I've also been teetering. There's these new little critters that have taken our hearts. I just don't know if I want them yet.
I
But
know.
these little whites tree frogs out of Australia. I mean, they are so cute,
They are cute. They're
but
very
they also chirp very loud at night. And I'm like, okay, do I want to sound like an Amazon jungle down here in Botanican Place? My wife has got this
if we
thing in
put
her
them
head that if we put them in the basement, we won't hear them. I call bullshit. I mean,
But I have a white noise machine, so that should cut any. And if we do, then it'll sound like normal background frogs chirping, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but they're
think
so
it'll be that
funny.
bad.
Well, and it's only the males that do it. So, you know.
I am going to be in the next year. These two have got to be replaced. They're 20-year-old tanks, and they, number one, are starting to look, you know, a couple of my overzealous days when I was cleaning tanks where I got some sand on it. I've got scratches the lengthwise of the tanks. And,
it's bad.
yeah, when I get in a hurry, sometimes we have problems. But
yeah, so we've got to replace those tanks in the walls. But you know, they've been in that wall for 20 years at least. So
never a leak once with them.
nope.
Nice.
I did shut them down for a couple of years though.
Oh.
When we had the heater malfunction, literally I covered them up with plastic and shut them down. And we put up all the fish tanks. All the fish tanks went in the garage.
Yeah, we lost power for extended length of time, lost a good portion of our fish room. It took the love out of it for us.
Yeah, so I literally shut everything down for a couple of years, and then I'm like, I really need a fish tank in our bedroom. And then now look at us.
And is there any room left in your house that does not have a fish tank in it?
Yes, the one the kids want to sleep in when they're here.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Well, I don't have one in the downstairs bathroom, and I don't have any in the laundry room.
Okay.
And I think those are the only two rooms that don't have them.
Or 3
rooms.
Should definitely be at least one tank.
My bathroom doesn't have one either. But
Oh, yeah. So 4 rooms don't have them.
But I think most of the tanks are in the bedroom. That's where most of the racks are at the moment.
Luke Wing wants to know what size are the tanks behind you, Kenny? They're 135s, aren't they?
yeah, dual 135s. I think the next time there is a platform. I think 180s are the same length. So what I'm thinking about doing is replacing them with 180s, and 180s are a little taller. So you won't see the whole tank, but it'll still look good, I think. And what I'm hoping by doing that, there's occasions when I'm on stream that if these aren't completely full, it makes a glaring light at the top. And I think if I go to 180, one, it's going to give the fish a better platform. Two, they'll be higher. So I think, and I've got room where I can go up back there. So
That'll be nice. And only Oscar says, I have 3 more rooms to invade with tanks.
I don't think I'm ever going to put any in my laundry room. So, and I probably won't put any in the bathroom down there because I don't use that bathroom. It's storage for all my crud I don't want to deal with.
yes, Fishyman, that is the biohazard room.
See, Ken
I have
has
to have
his
my own
bathroom. Yes,
because she doesn't want me.
Seat up.
Yeah, and she doesn't have to worry about me stinking her out. Because let me tell you, brother, when a man eats lutefisk, that backside don't taste too well.
Sage says, I have 15 in the bedroom, and then there's the fish room. That's the way to go. Fish rooms.
I would just have to say we have a fish house because we have them everywhere. That's why I say we have the fish compound. But I think the bedroom has I don't even know. 32 last we counted, but we've added some since, so I'm not sure now.
And you're like, I don't know how many fish tanks we have. I have nobody.
A rack over there and a rack over there, and the table's full of tanks, and there's extra tanks, and there's tanks over there and tanks over there, and then there's tanks behind the pair.
Patty, if we're calling the Sprite bottle Kenny's old bathroom, sure.
Hey, it's not a living color.
Boy, Patty's on it tonight. Boy.
No, there's only 32 tanks in the bedroom. There's still the other rooms.
Patty's like, only 32 tanks? I don't buy it. That's funny.
We have a bathroom, one bathroom tank in the main bathroom. It's only because it's a bigger bathroom with a large counter.
Long counter.
Mhm.
I've often thought of taking the sink out and just making another room for a bigger tank, but Danny vetoed me on that.
Well, we have a 30-gallon in there. I think that's plenty big enough for a bathroom.
Wow. Mickey M says he's got a friend with 70 terrariums and he's got 8 to 12 of them in the bathroom.
You could do your business at the toilet while watching a rack of 8 to 12 of them. That's funny. Dart frogs. They're so cute.
They are. I was considering a certain type of frog for my terrarium, but they're cute, but I can't handle them. Like I can't handle just the spontaneous. I'm gonna jump or something. Like I can't handle that because I'll accidentally hurt it if it like scares me, and I don't want to do that. So
that's the problem with those white frogs too, is they like to jump out at you and grab your thumb and start devouring your fingers. And
yeah,
I want to say like I would stay calm in that situation, but I'm just a nervous creature, and
Brian's like shaking his head. No.
Yeah. Don't fall over backwards. I've left the room for spiders before.
George says he has a bunch of baby dart frogs right now.
Oh, that's so cute. They're cute to observe, but I cannot own one because I can't take care
Oh
of
my
them.
God.
But I have thought of a really cool idea for the terrarium, so I was going to take a few ones to put together, but it's
Danny's already got her. I saw George said that. Now Danny's, I can see her brains going. Dun, dun, dun,
What?
dun, dun,
You're
dun.
gonna be down to George's. You're gonna be down there anyway.
Exactly.
George says he just had a bunch of baby dart frogs.
Oh. No, I
How are
really,
you
if I
guys,
get them, I want white tree frogs.
How are you guys' crabs doing?
Great.
Fabulous.
Cleared up.
Did the cream work?
Yes, they've been creating more.
They're so cool. I love those little ones. We had one little guy that made it through shipping, and we had him for about a year. And he was in such the coolest terrarium. But then, like, we moved it to redo the room, and the terrarium didn't like the new type of light where it was. So, like, the terrarium died off, and then the little crab was, like, around forever. And then he literally just passed away, like, a few months ago. So I would like to get some more of those guys. I thought they were very cool. I didn't know what was in there. I was like, what is that? And then I realized it was a snail crawling up my little incubator.
Well, they said you're up to 921 now, Roxanne.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
79 people, 79 away. Or 69, excuse me. No, 79.
Very, very cool. Well,
Well, I
Mr.
think
Kenny, you got 2 minutes.
What?
2 every weekend. Every week.
Well, with you two up here, it went even faster. As it always does. Well, guys, we're going to head over to Mr. Griffin's. And of course, we'll go Foxy1K will be our hashtag.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
So-
a great hashtag.
it's up here this evening, guys.
And
It
be
was
sure
fun.
to check out Miss Roxanne every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, and this Thursday for hitting 900, maybe 1,000, who knows? I'm going to be doing a special giveaway of dwarf emerald rasboras, and they're the only set of dwarf emerald rasboras we'll have for the next 2-ish months. So, guys,
Ooh.
definitely tune in if you want a chance to win these guys.
Got lots of fry, but those are the
Yeah.
only ones ready.
So,
Nice.
very cool little rasboras.
They're
Gourami intelligence.
beautiful.
Gourami intelligence. They like to hide a little bit, so it's good to have them in with the dither fish. But they are beautiful, beautiful fish.
Joan says when she goes downstairs, she's going to steal the hubby's phone and sub them to you.
Thank you, Auntie June.
Mickey M, thank you so much for staying up this late to put up with Danikin
Oh,
shenanigans.
you're awesome.
Says it's 4 a.m. there.
Oh, wow.
4 a.m. he stays up to see our show. That's amazing.
That's so cool.
That is very
Anyway,
sweet.
guys, Roxanne, it's been a pleasure. Peplin, always great to see you up here,
Thank
man.
you.
Just thank you for letting us come and hang out.
No problem. Anytime.
Head on over to Griffin Stream, hashtag Roxy 1K
No,
or
Foxy 1K.
There we go. And as always, love your fish. We will catch you guys next time around.
Bye.
Bye.